Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'll just have a brief statement to make and speak on the bill, and I appreciate the gentleman from Bullitt for bringing this bill up for discussion because I think it needs to be talked about. I think a lot of areas have different issues, different problems that they're facing with employment, with their businesses. I can't support this bill today due to the fact that I just came through I don't know how many messages you got, but a long time period of dealing with unemployment in my area. And I call it a crisis. They couldn't even get phone calls answered. They couldn't get meetings so they could apply for unemployment. And now we're dealing with unemployment to cut it and to cut the benefits back. I'm really confused on one aspect, and that is why we can't see what the true issues that's hitting our people staying home. When they can sign up and make more money sitting home than working, that's an issue. That's not the way it was when I was raised. I didn't have an option. I went to work. If you want a home, you work for it. If you want a car, you work for it. I never dreamed that in America you could sit at home and make more money than you could going and laboring. I want to challenge the other side of the aisle. I'll sign it with you. Let's send a resolution to Washington and ask our leaders to stop sending the money. It's not unemployment money. If you think they're living on unemployment every day, you're wrong. They can't live on unemployment. They can't buy the stuff that they need on unemployment. My brother just got laid off not long ago. He never did get his unemployment check after 90 days, but he found another job. But he never did receive his benefits. What I'm trying to say is, let's look at the whole. And the gentleman from McGoffin, he's pleading to you to look at the whole. We don't have access to jobs in eastern Kentucky that you have in what we call the Golden Triangle, and I don't mean that as disrespect. I'm proud of you. I shop in Lexington. I spend my money in Louisville. I go to northern Kentucky. I spend my money up there. What I'm saying is there is a difference in areas. And this is going to punish what I've already gone through. And it's going to pass today. I feel like it will pass today. And then again, my phone's going to be ringing and I'm going to be getting messages in 6 months why they were all cut off their unemployment when they've been working for 4-5 years and lost their job. If you think this economy's strong right now, you're looking in a fogged vision. It's fake. We have some things that are strong and moving, but don't you put all your faith in what's happening out there. A lot of people are receiving checks. They're receiving money, and when that gets gone and when those things start drying up, we're going to start looking for ways that we can help them, true ways that we can help them. Right now, there's a fake economy out there, and it's happening because of the influx of dollars, our dollars, that have been influxed into this economy. We call them one-time dollars up here. We're going to spend them, one-time dollars. We're going to have some things that we've never had before out of this budget. But what I'm trying to say to you is that let's not get ourselves so caught up in thinking that if we cut them off, they're going to go find a job tomorrow. Don't think unemployment's cutting them off is going to find the job tomorrow. Figure out how the SNAP card is going up 40% and then being able to receive additional funds to be able to stay home. Figure out how to get that back down to where it's not a bigger benefit to stay home than it is to work. Government, in my opinion, and not everybody will agree on this floor, is not all things to all people. It should not clothe you. It should not house you. It should not give you your money to feed you every month. That's not what government was set up for. Government was set up for we could live together as a society. Work is what is called a work ethic. That should be instilled in us to do, not for the government to replace it. I'm not going to ask you to vote either way on it. I'm just telling you how I'm voting because of the effect that it has in my area. Unemployment's not the answer, but if you'll sign on with me, I'm challenging the other side. Let's work together to let's get the voice up into Washington to quit trying to keep people to stay at home and make it better. Let's encourage them to work. That's all I'm saying. But that's where I am at today, and I appreciate Mr. Speaker for voicing my opinion on it.